The bye week has helped him in that area.
A transfer from South Alabama. And Lopez, a lefty, finds Shenard Clower. They want to get him the ball more today. He's out to about the 23-yard line. Ball pops out. Cal. Damon June, the true freshman, goes in motion. Lopez, a quick check down. And defense in the middle. Uluave, third leading tackler in the ACC. Against a four-man rush, quick throw, tackle made immediately. Offense has been a struggle for Carolina this season. Four-man rush. That one is caught by Nathanson.
They cannot play the game behind the chains.
Both teams, again, coming off a bye week. Damon June, the true freshman, ran into his own man.
And faster than it's there and developed.
Right back to June, hit the hole fast there. Play clock down to 3, down to 2. Cal rushes 4. Lopez to the sideline, broken up.
Could be a changing of the guard, a little shuffling in the top 5 after the earlier game's result.
This is Benjamin Hall, so we saw
powerful. Boy, just kind of spreading everything out here.
A little bit of a swinging gate formation.
Yeah.
Lopez rolling out, throws downfield, has a man open.
For a peek behind the curtain, so to speak.
Paysor in motion. Lopez flings it out to Benjamin Hall. With Michigan 2 years ago. There's the blitz. Lopez downfield, almost picked by Masses.
Expert about that.
Instead, first down and 10. Hall jigsaws inside the 10 and pinballs into the end. Benjamin Hall, who has the Carolina touchdown, Amtrak's his way close to.
Keep them out of that third and short. Same deal. You know, we got to get them behind the chains. We got to stay ahead of the chains. Thank you. Thanks.
North Carolina gets offense. Out of a double tight end set. Hall scavenging and met by Jaden Wayne.
They cannot live in this one and survive this way.
One high safety look for Cal. Lopez's throw incomplete, flag down. That is wild.
Wow.
Play action, Gio Lopez. And able to find.
Electric plays by a legend of a quarterback.
Just hope she didn't tell him that when I wasn't in class.
Benjamin. North Carolina north of 100 yards in the first half of a Power 4 conference game, or a Power 4 game, for the first time this season. This is their 4th Power 4 game, and
up right now.
6 carries, 49 yards, including a touchdown. Go right back to Hall.
Showing some patience there.
Play action. Lopez takes a shot and almost
from Cal.
They bring 4. Lopez under duress, trying to escape, and pulled the receiver in motion. Lopez to throw. Finds Cox, first down and more, and Uluave finally brings. Cause is tripped up amps
for nothing.
Freshman number 84, Shamar Easter, into the game. Lopez finding Hall. He's going to be a little. Now the blitz. Lopez incomplete, broken up by Matt.
His next place to do such.
A lot of big-time openings in college football. Damon June, wrapped up by Luke Farrelly. Itinerations of the Bash brothers here at Cal. Obviously, McGuire and Canseco way back when. Not much on the ground, maybe a couple.
Difference in the thing that Freddie Kitchens talked to us about last night was protecting the football. First play, they put it on the turf.
On third down, Lopez will try to run for it. Uluave shoulders him out of bounds. It stops the clock with 1:52. Play action. Lopez with time and nearly picked it. Closer to the vest, even with Cal getting the ball to begin the third quarter. A strike to Ship. Ship goes in motion on third down. Against a four-man rush, Lopez was hit with a chance to get at least 3, maybe even take the lead before halftime. Working with 2 timeouts, middle of the field. Ship.
195 can cover a lot of ground and right down in my neck of the woods.
On the quick slant, they tried to take advantage of field position a couple of times. 3-man rush with a spy. Lopez hit by Uluave, and it's.
But that's what Benjamin Hall brought to this North Carolina offense.
And Hall, who averaged. Lopez hands it off. Hall hitting the backfield.
Executing the passing game when they get it.
It's a passing down. Lopez to the air. Paysour, can he get there? Extending. And Paysour's 5 catches this season have come tonight. Now it's Hall. He's a bowling ball, and he thundered high for Hall. They feed Hall again. And he will a little bit of an identity, which they have not had.
Allowing the offensive line to fire off.
Lopez in trouble. Out of the ambush, Uluave. 3rd and 7. Empty set, 3-man rush with a spy. Lopez, that throw's going to be short of the man wins. That's a high bar for whoever the next coach is.
I was about to say, good luck finding that production.
Gio Lopez hit. And that ball.
To this point, but the offense is different from one skill set to the other.
Lopez with a strike. Listen in on the process. 3rd and long. Lopez backpedaling, throws up a floater. Paysour makes
The ball, the hit by Sidney as well as the catch by Paysour.
off play action. Lopez takes another shot. Carnage on the side.
That they like to play. That's their base defense. And they play with a nickel all the time.
Lopez is hit. Was the catch made in back?
Score on this, try to get back in it.
Lopez, who's played the entire game. That is in. The fake to June. Lopez steps up, and he's sacked. Chris Victor, the Chattanooga transfer. Emotional game, and sometimes you try to legislate emotion. Hall gets stuffed.
Have some fun.
Lopez steps up, not much
Down had he not grabbed Chris Culliver.
25 penalty yards on this drive. Goss, huge hole. And Tripp making this a 4-quarter game against Cal. On the doorstep, Lopez finds Ship. And he's pulled down from behind. Lopez air mails it. Cox, the motion man. It's a toss to Gauze. In for 6. 4 receivers to the right, and now Hall, the motion man. Hall's open in the flat. Tumbles into the end zone of the Belichick era. Cal looking to hold this lead. They have led throughout. Swing pass to the outside.
Guess who?
And Farrelly with the big team. 2nd and long after a loss. Lopez quick throw. Paysour makes the first man miss. Stiff arm across mid. Gauze is the running back. He gets the call. Can he get out of the embrace of Uluave? Lopez, quarterback sneak, and he appears to have it. 15 of 31, 146 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. There's the toss. Hall running backwards. Turned into a skate. He backed up again. Paysour, their top receiver tonight, in motion.
He is uncovered. I'd go right there from Lopez.
Threw it behind Paysour. Batted around. You pick up 7 or 8. You may think about going for it on 4th down. Lopez steps up. Flag down. Pass is incompletion.
Not only are they moving the football, but they're bleeding this clock along the way.
Gauze. Especially, like you said, if they don't have their starting quarterback. Keep it on the ground. It's going to set up a 3rd down.
3rd down here.
Lopez standing in. It's Paysour. 1st down, North Carolina. Cox, the tight end, in motion. There's Hall. He's got 1 touchdown already. Ankle tackled by Uluave. Lopez over the middle. Ball comes out at the very end. Loose in the end zone. Cal football, it is ruled a touchdown. 7 defensive backs within 5 yards of midfield for Cal. Chip throws it back. This is Culliver. Pitches it back to the quarterback, Lopez. Now it's Chip. There's nobody behind him. It comes to Gauze. Slapped to the ground, recovered by Polidor, and Cal